Hey, guys. This is Autumn Blake. I spoke to you before with Jeff about Ventura. Hi. How's it going?
How you doing, Autumn?
Good. So I wanted to call in because, I was the organizer for the Anonymous Chicago March on Tuesday, and I wanted to kind of put in a couple of projects that I'm working on that relate to the mainstream media discussion just real quick. One thing about the Tuesday March in Chicago is that I used to work in the mainstream media until I left to freelance in alternative media now. And I have friends, and even though they're my friends and ex-colleagues, they could not convince their supervisors to allow them to cover the Chicago Anonymous March, which just kind of shows you, that the control in terms of the perception of the mass of people in terms of what's really going on. Because unless you were caught up in alternative media, you wouldn't have even thought that a rally went on Tuesday across the world. So that was kind of eye-opening for me. And the other thing I'm working on right now is an article for a magazine, an alternative magazine, about the purge of the military. And this is a huge thing. I have a whole bunch of sources that are higher-ranking officers in the military that I've been talking to and researching for this. And one of the things that I noticed about this is that, the mainstream media, if you watch anything produced by the mainstream media, it is the way that they spin it, and this is like spinning at its very best. The way they spin it is that, this is a good thing. The Obama administration, Washington is finally cleaning up the military and this, and it's making it ethical. In reality, what's going on, everybody I've spoken to, and you can find this out in alternative media, easily, is that what they're doing is they're getting rid of top-ranking officials, generals, admirals that don't agree with Obama's agenda and the current agenda in the Pentagon. So here we have this huge thing. This is huge, that most people in America do not see what is really going on because they think it's a good thing. And so that's kind of what I'm working on right now. It's very shocking to
Autumn,
see.
you're really onto something there, and I think what you just said, you're really scraping the surface of how deep that goes, and that the opposition and what you're talking about. So that's why I think winning this in the end is realistic, because like what we were talking about a couple months ago, we might actually end up having, our own military behind us and backing us going into this. So it might be realistic at that point.
That's such a giant topic. We literally would have to do a whole show on it because
I was just going to say that.
The implications are so dire of what that means. It's unbelievable. And real quick,
it's frightening.
Real quick, when I was in D.C. and I was talking to the Capitol Police, we marched right to the Capitol, and there was a barricade. And I'll get this out real quick because I know the show is coming to an end. But I was right at the front, right at the gate, with 1,000 people behind me, and I was able to speak with the police officers there. And the two that were directly in front of me, I was giving them every bit of knowledge I had, spitting it out as fast as I could, and I could tell they were listening. And I knew that they wanted to say something, but they're not supposed to. But I just wanted to get that out there real quick.
Well, I want to just give out my blog because I'm going to get off because I know we're ending, but so people can follow up with this project and these articles I'm working on concerning the purge of the military and the mainstream media's role in creating misconception about what's going on. My blog is solidarityintruth.co, so people can try to find that information that I'm putting out there. But thanks, guys. I'm going to get off the phone now.
Yeah, thank you for calling in.
Thanks.